You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Salon Paws for effective relief.
Powerful earthquake rattles Japan. We begin with the heavy rain lashing New Zealand's capital, Wellington, on Monday, April 20th, flooding streets. Dramatic footage shows floodwater rushing past a home, turning the road into a fast-moving stream. People were urged to consider relocating to higher ground. And a dust devil seen swirling in the Texas Panhandle on Sunday as strong winds and dry conditions brought critical fire weather to the region. The National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for the combined Texas and Oklahoma panhandles, strong winds and low humidity. And in northern Japan, a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck, and this was early in the mornings on Monday, prompting a tsunami warning for coastal areas. The warnings have essentially dropped, but the threat for another earthquake continues.
Welcome to Weather AM. Lots to talk about through this week. But first up, we take you to Fredericton, New Brunswick. Just yesterday, the St. John River flowing a bit high due to the recent rainfall. Will we see rain across Atlantic Canada through this week? I've got the answer throughout the hour. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic, and through this week, we will be watching an icy spring setup occurring Tuesday into Thursday, targeting Newfoundland specifically. So we'll get into the nitty-gritty details on that. But for the Maritimes, we've got the rain out of New Brunswick for today, but we do have some cloud cover sitting over Nova Scotia. Showers clearing, but those showers are approaching Newfoundland, which will be the story for you this Monday afternoon. Corner Brook 10 degrees with showers, up to 14 in St. John's with some light rain, but the rain is clearing, as I mentioned, through the Maritimes, just maybe hanging on to a little cloud cover in places like Halifax and Sydney by mid afternoon. So there it is. There's the rain moving out, the cloud deck hanging out, and then maybe some light snow moving across Truro and southern New Brunswick for tomorrow, but nothing too major. The major storm we need to talk about is what is hitting Newfoundland Tuesday through Thursday. There's already a special weather statement for it, indicating details on the threat for snow as well as freezing rain. So this is going to move on through. We'll get some onshore flow, bumping up those totals for snowfall, freezing rain, and ice pellets. Now it makes its way through Tuesday, and we see a chance of rain at times, but a quick transition over to freezing rain and ice pellets and snow for Clarenville up towards places like Gander and Bonavista, into snow and ice pellets at times too. Now it does wane slightly on Wednesday, but still some areas will continue to even see snow on Thursday too. So on the high end, we could be looking at 10 to 20, maybe 25 centimeters of snow, locally higher amounts potentially with this, but high snowfall rates Tuesday through Thursday. And then the freezing rain and ice pellets, of course, is a concern because this could bring the threat of travel interruptions, power outages, and slick driving conditions as well. And it looks to be hours of freezing rain with this event. Through Tuesday afternoon will be 0 for St. John's, prime conditions for the messy mix of weather.
All right, it is time to share your weather, and we will begin in the Bruce Peninsula of Newfoundland. Going for a little plunge right here, and thank you, Sunny, for sharing that. It's Sunny the Golden Boy. All right, and from there we will go to Winnipeg, and this was this was last week when we had, of course, the snow move in. Well, that is being replaced by much warmer air now. And in Balleen, Newfoundland, Labrador, thank you, Colin Lane, for sharing this in as well. And beautiful skies, but Newfoundland, we've got trouble brewing. Let's go to the video component now, and I love this here. Can't stop that Canadian spirit, gonna garden even though the snow's coming down. This was the scene yesterday as much colder air came in, so outstanding video. Thank you for that. Meanwhile, flooding concerns Minden and much of cottage country in Ontario, but you've got some cold but drier weather for the next few days. Hopefully that will help out. And ending with some sunshine in Kelowna.